The inaugural My Hollywood Pride is this Saturday. A new year, a new pride. In this week's SFGN on stands and online tomorrow, I preview South Florida's newest pride. The inaugural event is set for this Saturday in Hollywood. Not only is this the first Pride of 2022, it's also the first of its kind in Hollywood, Florida. I talked with marketing director and friend of the show, Jameer Baptiste. He grew up in nearby Pembroke Pines and is excited to see this area of South Florida grow in acceptance, as is reflected in Hollywood's HRC equality score, which grew from 49 to 100 in just a few years. We preview the A-list entertainment booked in, as well as look at the logistics, like parking, getting food. Hey, no, it's not sexy, but it's good to know before you go, so check it out in this week's SFGN, and then head out to the event and support our LGBTQ plus community and the Hollywood community. And this is, Jameer said to me, it's as much a celebration of Hollywood as it is our pride and community. There's just so much pride in his voice talking about how this area is just becoming the new place to be for us.
You know, I think this is going to be just a wonderful event, but I love the family aspect about it, you know, that they're going to have a reading time, right? That is this thing that keeps on coming up, where they're going to have a drag queen or someone from the LGBTQ community there with a room full of children reading them a book. You know, this is going to be they'll have the option to ask any question they want, you know, like how wonderful is that? Plus the wonderful music, Karina Iglesias, and we have Damien Lamour. We have Mr. Damien Lenore is going to be also performing live on stage his burlesque act. There's going to be so much going on.
That's the guy you get in bed with regularly.
That's the guy I'm in bed with every Monday morning that I wake him up very early in the morning.
You know, that makes me very jealous still. I just have to say, all these other gay guys getting in bed with you, but we can talk about that later. Just to add to what you were just saying, do you know who will be the drag queen that's offering the stories and then also doing a talk with young people?
It's our own putting on a wig? This
something like that. It's our own Misty Eyes.
Yeah.
It'll be Misty. It'll be Misty. You know what's really special about this event? That Hollywood, as it is not because I live there, maybe because I live there, is a really special place. Hollywood is like unlike any other municipality in South Florida. It has, some people call it Hollyweird. It sort of has like this interesting sort of essence to it. And I think that's going to add to the festivities. It's a really inclusive community. It's a really diverse community. So it should be a lot of fun.
You know, we did an extensive interview on Queer News Tonight with Jameer and Jeff Oliverio. And we started the interview with the closing scene of Pretty Woman, of the guy walking across the street going, "Hollywood, dreams are made here." And I loved it because it takes back the idea of Hollywood is really in Florida. From the movie. And in the interview, you know, one thing that I have to say resonated for me, that I really got excited about coming to the Pride event this week. I've been to hundreds of Prides, like all of us have been. But in the conversation with Jameer and with Jeff, they talked about all of the businesses on Hollywood Boulevard that were getting involved and the shirts that they were making. And their principal sponsors, by the way, Hotspots Magazine and Happening Out is a presenting sponsor. You'll see us right next to the stage. You'll see these people. Make sure you come out and see us. But they talked about their major sponsors were all local.
Wow.
It's not the big national sponsors that have come in, that this is a very local experience. And that made me excited because we sometimes can get into the commercialism of our big events. That's not what this Saturday is going to be all about. And I'm looking forward to, especially in a time of pandemic, to come back and get to see that again. It'll rejuvenate us in terms of our pride.
And we'll all be there, so come join us.
Yeah. LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus